Okay guys, so let's get started. The first thing we are going to do is we're gonna have a look at what I do in a normal day. Okay, just from the morning and how much I eat and when and what I do in the evening and what I do to track my results and so on. Okay, so the first thing I do in the morning is that I go straight to the bathroom. After I'm done with going to the toilet, then I'll jump straight on my digital scale to weigh myself. Okay, and then I write down my exact weight on a piece of paper where I always track my body weight from day to day. And then that number that I see on the scale, if that's a little bit higher than usual, then during the day I will maybe eat a tiny bit less than usual. And on the other hand, if the number on the scale is a little bit lower than I expected, especially if it's changed for several days in a row, then I'll make an adjustment in what I eat. In case my goal is to maintain my weight, then I want to make sure that I'm not losing weight unintentionally. So this number that you see every morning when you get on the scale is going to be a guideline for what you do when you put food on your plate every time during the day. Okay, so you're already starting to get a sense of how the principles are going to work. Okay, but we'll definitely get into that later. But now I'll just go through what I do during the day step by step. Then the next thing I do after I've weighed myself and written it down is then I start to drink water and coffee. And I actually don't eat anything usually for the first 2 hours or so. And then when I start to get hungry after 2 hours, I'll have usually 4 eggs with a handful of rice for breakfast and a piece of fruit usually. I'll also have some supplements such as omega-3, fish oil tablets, multivitamin and magnesium supplement, and a couple of herbs as well for optimizing my testosterone levels as a male. I'll probably make a separate course about that, by the way, about how you can optimize your hormone levels for performance and exercise. Breakfast meal number 1, and it's usually after 2 hours, okay? Then after about 4 hours, I will have my lunch when I start to get hungry. And usually you want to eat a meal just when you start to get hungry, not starve yourself for too long. So I usually have 3 big meals in a day and then 1 or 2 snack meals. Then about 1 or 2 hours after lunch, then I'll go to my exercise and do my exercise. Is usually gym or a bicycle ride or a motorcycle training ride, because I also compete in motorcycle racing. And then after the exercise, I'll have a snack. And that is usually a smoothie with, for example, bananas, almond milk, and maybe some berries or vegetables, okay? I also made a separate course on how I make vegetable smoothies. You can look in my courses. It's called Immune System Optimization or something along those lines. Okay, so I have my smoothie after gym. It could also be a frozen banana or 2 in some cases. Frozen bananas, by the way, is a really nice way of eating dessert, or frozen mangoes. I love that, so we're gonna get back to that later, but it can both be used as a dessert, but also as a post-workout snack, frozen fruit. And then the last meal of the day is gonna be a solid dinner, around 8 p.m. usually, maybe 7. And then I don't eat for the last 2 or 3 hours before I sleep. I usually sleep from 11 p.m. until 7 a.m. Something like that. You're probably wondering, I mentioned 1 or 2 snacks during the day. So sometimes I decide to eat a small snack in the morning, about 1 hour after my coffee. Maybe I'll have a banana or an apple if I'm feeling a bit hungry. And then I'll still wait 1 more hour until I eat my actual meal. Because that's just how I feel like my body works well. It's almost like, so eating like this, I have a little bit of a narrower nutrition window. So I usually eat all my meals between 9 a.m., starting at 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. So that's in an 11-hour window. Okay, so that was what a full day looks like. If you want to learn more tools and techniques and habits that can improve your life quality and performance and well-being overall, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you like tropical island holidays, visit fitcamp5.com for my 2-time TripAdvisor award-winning training camp, where we train fitness and action sports together while learning to live a healthy lifestyle and, maybe most importantly, have fun at the same time. And if you're really serious about improving yourself, you should definitely check out my full online courses, where I share step-by-step programs on how I developed my own routines over the last 12 years as a CEO working in 4 different countries, while being a successful competitive athlete with more than 20 years of experience in fitness and nutrition. Check the link in the description for that. And in any case, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, be awesome, believe in yourself, and see you on the next one.